When's the last time you experienced really good service? It's interesting, it's a beautiful thing when somebody serves other people with pride, with dignity, pays attention to the details of that service. It really is a beautiful thing, and it certainly is an endangered species in our culture. I think that more often than not, we experience bad service than really good service, and part of that is because people don't approach service as a way of having meaningful work. They don't approach service as a way of loving people. They don't approach service as a form of prayer, and the reality is we're all called to serve in different ways, and the younger we learn that, the better. We're always reading these articles about how young people have self-esteem issues, or this generation has less self-esteem than the last 7 generations, or, all sorts of articles about these types of things. Part of the problem, I think, is that we've become very internally focused, and we perhaps raise children in our society to be very internally focused, when the reality is that self-esteem comes largely from a sense of identity, a sense that we are loved, a sense that we have value, and a sense that we are children of God, and that nobody can take that away from us, even our earthly parents. Even if our earthly parents are horrible, we're children of God. And the other thing is that we draw self-esteem by serving other people. And this piece is radically missing in the development of young people in our culture today in many, many arenas. This was recognized, let's say a decade ago or two, and so we began to build in service to various curriculums. Only now it's required service. It contributes to some grade, or it helps you get into a better college, or so is it really about serving people, or is it just about furthering your chances of having a better career or getting into a better college? And so we've lost this organic sense of serving other people, because we're made for mission, where we're made to serve each other. And right at the core of Christianity, from the very beginning, what first century people were fascinated with about the first Christians was how they served each other. They actually took care of each other. The first century was brutal. It was cruel. It was cold. It was especially impersonal. And Christianity, by contrast, was very personal. The first Christians were very interested in each person as a person and what their needs were. And they served each person according to their needs. And it captured the imagination of the people of their time. And the truth is, if we return to that, we will capture the imagination of the people of our time, because once again, we've come into a time where we have more communication than ever before, but that communication is less personal than ever before. And if we can truly meet people where they are and serve them in their needs, we will lead them closer to God, one step at a time, one day at a time. And that's a very powerful, a very beautiful thing. Service is powerful. And it's not something that should be required of something or required of young people. It's something that should be encouraged in young people. And when they serve other people in need, their self-esteem blossoms, because our self-esteem comes from knowing we're children of God and knowing that we can add value, that we can add value to other people's lives, that we can help other people live more richly or live more fully in their daily lives. So as we go out into the world, we think about these core values again of committed, coachable, aware. This awareness piece is everywhere. There's opportunity to grow in awareness, which is a phenomenal spiritual gift, is everywhere. And where it comes into play in our everyday lives is, are we aware? Are we aware? Do we have awareness of the needs of the people around us? If we really want to live a happy, fulfilling, satisfying life, if we really want to walk with God, if we really want to become perfectly ourselves, one of the keys to that is focusing on what we're here to give. What are you here to give? Not what are we here to get, not what are we here to have or experience or whatever, but what are you here to give? What has God created you for, placed you on this planet at this moment in history to give? Because if we can work out what we're here to give, we are a long way toward discovering what our mission is in life, and we're ready to get out there and make some things happen.
Did you know that 71% of the people that watch Matthew Kelly's videos are not subscribers? That makes no sense. We need to change that. Subscribe today. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and turn on those notifications so you never miss out on another great video ever again.